Hello everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, and welcome back to Attack on Titan. You ready for this? Oh bang! Yes, an 877 straight out of the gate. Now you might notice that my skills have improved. I'm actually recording these vocals after playing this because I've spent the last 2.5, maybe 3 hours trying to get this solo run of the City 2, which is basically kill 15 Titans, or 16 I think it is, as fast as possible. I'm actually going to set this as a little challenge, an In the Little challenge if you will, and I want to see people's best times. It doesn't have to be crazy scores, like most of my scores I think are only double digits, so it really doesn't matter, but I'd absolutely love to see how quickly everybody else can finish this game. It took me a good while, and in a second here actually you'll see where I thought I was going to get caught. This happened. And see how he reaches his hand up? Happened so many times and it absolutely cost me. So I've left those two little Titans in the middle for later on because the smaller ones are easier to deal with. It's the biggies. Oh, I forgot I did that. That was actually pretty damn cool. But yeah, I actually took on loads of people's advice. You'll probably notice that I'm using the original view now instead of the TPS view, which I actually do find a hell of a lot easier. This one I thought was going to be cool, but it kind of ended up near the wall. It wasn't so much, but he wasn't aberrant, so he was one of the ones that actually comes around. So I just went crazy as soon as he hit the deck trying to kill him. And yeah, I tell you, I've been playing this for 2.5, 3 hours, and I think this is what it feels like to have arthritis. Not even making a joke about that. I'm in so much pain in my wrists, but it's been so worth it. And then this is basically me sort of practicing, I guess, for when me, Sly and Toby in the future go back and we fight the Colossal Titan, because I think we can do it. I went onto a multiplayer server a couple of days ago, and yeah, there was loads of us on that server and it was really cool. I think there was about 12 of us, and we actually were doing some really good damage on the Titan itself, but we weren't doing any good at actually defending humanity. That was the problem we were having. This is a sloppy kill right here. That's right underneath this bar. 55, whatever, it's done. We've got 8 of them left to get, and I think that says that we're a minute, oh no, sorry, 2 minutes 10 in, 2 minutes 10 in. So I did have a couple of attempts where I got down to like 2 or 3, and I kid you not, I raged so hard that I nearly broke my watch, which isn't, you know, the best thing in the world. Got that kill there. I wasn't sure if I was going to get that. Sometimes I get them and I just glide straight past them. It's an absolute nightmare. And as well as actually using original view like some people suggested, I have now started using the gas. I've gotten really good at using the compressed air to go exactly where I need to, and I've noticed as well from playing this, you'll see just then that I actually had to replace my blades. It's usually when I get down to sort of the 7 Titans left mark when my blades actually give out. I don't know if it depends on how many kills on Titans you get. I'm assuming it's how many swings and how many like hits that you actually get, regardless of if it's like a death hit or not. I'm not too sure. So this is the part where things start to get a little bit complex. After this next kill, which by the way was a nightmare, I got all the way down to this corner and I was like, he looks a little bit active. Oh no, he's one of the ones that likes to run and jump as well. He's an aberrant, and I've actually never seen a dictator aberrant. I thought it was kind of interesting, and he was terrifying. He very nearly got me a few times, and you'll see here that the problem I'm having is that his neck is inside the building, and I had this a couple times where I got very, very close to finishing this in a single run, and then they would just punch me through the buildings because some of them are that big that they can reach through the entire depth of a building. I thought for sure here I was dead, but it actually worked out in my favour. I was able to get all the way over to here, and then as he had his face to the wall, I managed to get myself up here relatively easily for the kill. And then this is where we get down to the final part. There are only 4 Titans left. You remember the 2 small ones that I left in the centre, and I need to try and find the others. It does take me a little while to actually find any of them. There's one below me which I completely didn't clock, but luckily for me, I go around the corner just now because I need to refill my gas. I'm about halfway down, and I think it's probably best that I don't run out of gas partway through. So I'll quickly take out this guy because I hear his footsteps in the distance, and straight down for the strike. Obviously doesn't happen, and I was really worried because a lot of the time if I do those downward strikes I land on top of their head and then they'll just reach up and grab me, or if I do that and then just sort of shimmy off afterwards to get out of the way, then they actually end up just like sweeping their arm behind them as well. It's an absolute nightmare. So what I didn't realise when I was recording this, and I do now, is that that small Titan there that I just killed is actually one of the 2 that were in the centre. So he's actually gone for some big walkies, and now the hunt begins for me to try and find the final 2. So there's the other one just there. They sort of followed me down that pathway as I went to the aberrant, it looks like. So I'm going to try and dodge out the way of this guy, up and up, and take his neck out. And then the hunt begins for the final Titan. Or it should be the yeah, there we go, the final Titan. The counter at the top didn't quite update properly. But yeah, it took me a little while to find this guy, and as soon as I do, I'm like, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Please no. Please no. It was a crawler. I didn't think that I was going to get a crawler this run. I don't know if it's actually impossible to get a crawler in a set of spawns. I don't know if it's like a chance that your Titan that spawns will be a crawler, or if it's like, okay, in this game we're going to have 10 normals, we're going to have 3 aberrants, and we're going to have 2 crawlers, stuff like that. So I do a little bit of searching around, can't really find where he's at, so I'm just going to sort of fill for time. It's just sufficiently awkward, isn't it? How's your weekend? Was it good? Yeah? Okay, that sounds good. I'm glad you had a good weekend. So yeah, basically I make my way back over to here now. I haven't actually clocked yet where the Titan is, but if you can see just to the right of that tower that I was facing a second ago, there he is. Got him. See him right there between the gap? And I saw him and I was like, oh my god, no. And I didn't know if he could squeeze through that gap, so I was like, right, to the rooftops. I've got to get up there. I'm not even going to risk it. And I thought maybe I could get onto this rooftop that's just ahead of me and jump down and drop onto him, because it looks like he's pretty much stuck. Which I did do, but I wasn't expecting him to do this. So I get straight up here, I'm like, oh my god, no. But then I'm like, oh my god, yes. Oh, and he got him. You have no idea how ecstatic I was. If you ask I bring the funk on Twitter, Tom, he's been in and out of my office all day, and I've literally spent the entire day doing it. So the big salute, and I have done it. Yes. So if you want to leave a video response, if that's even a thing we can do anymore on YouTube, if not, then make sure you make a video called InTheLittleChallenge Attack on Titan Solo Run, and I think that should be the official title. And you can tweet them to me, you can post them on my Facebook page, and I would love to see if anyone can beat my time of 391 seconds, which basic maths would be, I think, like 5 minutes something. I think it's something like, I think it's in the 5-minute mark. I don't know, my maths is awful. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I shall see you all in a little bit. Bye!